So he could play Renekton.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is brawls everywhere. My God, it's one of my favorite games ever. Look at this. You got like Ambessa versus Renekton, Fiora versus Camille. Fiora Camille is like one of the best duelist matchups that you can get.
A lot of Ambessa ults miss, but hard to miss it when you hit a stationary target. And the Smolder stacking.
Oh, my God. Okay. Wait, where does the Smolder go? It is support Camille. God.
No, it's support Ashe, right?
No, maybe. I thought it was mid lane Smolder, support Camille, Ashe 80 carry. I don't know whether it's good, but I mean, that's where the champions theoretically could go.
Well, that could happen, yeah, that could happen. We'll see. Shen!
All right, that's Shen. Right. So Delight is going to be playing the Shen support with the Xayah, and we've got like a whole lot of top laners. Yeah, Nongshim versus KT looked incredibly one-sided. DK, we're just not sure whether they're just really good or what at this stage. So jury's still out. We'll just have to let you know when we get any more concrete information.
Yeah, I want to say Keria almost played it, but opted not to.
Yeah, I think we were talking about Keria was going to play it.
Keen may just want to let that experience go.
Yeah, he's going to flash back towards the turret. Let's see whether this dive is going to work out as... There's Delight just being dead, so first blood goes over to Duro on this support Camille. And now it might be his turn to die. Let's see how this dive is going to go as they find yet another one. And yeah, he's just dead. Grasping Roots are going to connect, and the flash out from Viper does mean that there's no follow-up kill there.
Handbag for now.
Yeah, Zeka is going to continue not having a great time unless Peanut comes over and finds the Grasping Roots. Instead, he does not. Flap, flap. And he's staying ahead in farm, actually doing a decent job. But the problem is, and the thing that's going to make you nervous, is that the Smolder is just hitting minions and is happily doing so. As you can see, Zeus, as we try to ignore the skin choices and look for a little bit of something else. As the Ruthless Predator comes out, Peanut, he just said, I'll give you a Q, I guess.
Have a kill advantage, but the gold is even, and the Smolder is stacking. Zeka's going to try again for an empowered W, but again, Toby's just like, cool, and now I'm stacking more.
Well, there's more fighting between these top laners, but the junglers are also another point of contention here as Kane gets himself out. Had to use the ultimate, though, so won't have that for the next fight. Canyon grabs himself the second grub. So
and you can see in the gold, he's behind because of that kill that Peanut had, but not really that far behind.
Well, he slinks off into the fog of war here, kind of making it look like this wave is in an awkward spot, and it kind of is, but they're looking for a dive as the arrow is going to connect. Mom gets angry, and I think Zeka is going to die. He throws down the Dominus and then flashes, and he's safe! River. They look for an angle towards Chovy. Him and Viper doing battle here as 80 carry versus 80 carry. Delight wanted to come on over and stop Canyon from getting this done, but instead they turn onto Duro, who throws down the Hextech Ultimatum. Peanut, the first one to go down, and as he hook shots away, and he stays alive! Into the backline goes Keen as well, and he executes Viper. Duro will eventually fall, but look at Zeus. He's taking so many of these shots, and it's a double kill on the back end for Zeus. He finds the angle, Delight flashes away, but he's still gonna die, and now Ruler finally finding a moment to perform as Zeka gets on top of him, but Ruler says no. He's got another left in the quiver for him.
How many stacks is that right now? 126 at 12:30.
And Duro's dead. This Cloud Dragon, 27 seconds on that one. As Zeus continuing to dash around, Canyon will be here to make this an unfair fight. We were talking about walls of pain there before. Let's see what they can actually get done here as Duro finds a Hextech Ultimatum. He's kind of by himself as the arrow. It sails by. There's the Requiem as Zeus just reposts it.
Chovy is starting to demolish this turret, though.
Yeah, this is the problem, is there's the flash forward from Zeka. Can he actually kill this Smolder as he blocks him? Even move Shadow Dash just to make sure that he's taunted, can't get over the wall. Gorgeously done.
Yeah. The fastest Smolder stack I can remember was something, I think it was Viper actually at like 1730. I don't actually have the number, but I feel like that was the fastest I can remember. And so, as a result, like, we're just going to turn you into Chovy's new stacking battery, and you're not going to push. And Keen's just fine to this Renekton right now. They're trying to take this Herald.
Well, I mean, this is the thing that you do sacrifice, so Rift Herald should now be secured by HLE. We'll see whether they can utilize that to grab themselves some map advantage.
I mean, no one's dying here for Hanwha, but this turret is getting worn down.
Oh, goodness me, the Achu doing so much work as Delight almost just dead as Mom just rains down. There's the taunt onto Duro. Grand Challenge is issued, but not actually going to do too much here, so they are going to be able to brute force this inner turret. Attack.
to punish Ruler, who likes to overextend. As
it's public execution as Featherstorm comes down. Stranglethorn's coming in there as well as Viper is alive, and Delight just takes down the Ambessa. Requiem is probably going to kill him. Yeah, there he goes, and that is 2 picked up for Gen.G off the back end.
That's right, he does more damage, but his Q is getting stronger all the time, even before execute.
And now Zeka is going to try and do it again. This time Duro is in position. Chovy trying to flap away, and that is only a slice. No dice is available, but still. And HLE are just desperately trying to get towards this pit. They do have some vision available. The problem is that Chovy, as he pokes them out, he's getting more of these stacks. As okay, he goes to Light. They managed to at least pop this Karthus, but remember, he can still do damage. There's the Requiem, as they can get onto that healing field if they want to stay alive, as now Zeka getting cut up by Keen, but the Stand United, it's going to be there. Keen goes down eventually. Duro's at full health, but look at Ruler. He's just raining the arrows in. Delight finds it, but not the kill.
This is an additional 5 minutes of time no matter what here, and that's why Hololive Esports are so heavily committing to this fight. They go in and they kill Karthus, but as you pointed out, and as everybody who's watched League of Legends for a while knows, Karthus is still going to do big damage, allows Ruler to win what's not really truly a 1v1, but an isolated fight there against his opposition, and now he can just run them down. Delight with some heroics here, which was really cool to see. Like, he's actually almost able to kill Ruler there. But ultimately, Ruler cleans up house, even though they kill the Smolder. There's 2 big threats.
And yeah, the roller coaster of emotions for everyone.
They're so slow.
Yeah. Can Peanut actually get over as Mom gets angry? Yeah, no, he cannot make it in at all. And now they're just in the wrong spot. Public execution, yep, right in front of all of his friends. Zeka is going to try and kill someone and does manage to at least send Canyon home. But it's a double kill up the back end. Peanut dead to Ruler, and Zeka follows the same fate. As HLE, I mean, I don't know what this Death Rush is really doing here, as Zeus just trying to keep himself somewhat not dead, as that's a lot of riposte value and does manage to at least send one of them home. Viper, I don't know what that Featherstorm was.
Hey, through with it and win, because right now this game feels pretty over. 6,000 gold lead, a Smolder that's fully stacked and getting more stacks all the time.
Oh, that's a high value Zyra damage as Mum gets mad. Viper is also dead. Keen is just going to kill him, and there's nothing Delight can do about it because he's just taking damage from everyone else. Double kill here for Keen as now Zeka trying to get this value. Sends Chovy home, might be able to do the same thing to Duro, and does so before making his way out of the base gate. Flash over, and in the meantime, Zeus is in a side lane just killing this turret as well as all of the minions.
You know, oh, well, this could be an angle, maybe. Ruler. He does have withdraw still.
Yeah, he may be withdrawing at this point in time. Yeah, he just goes down. In fact, yeah, just wore off, and now Canyon's also dead. Peanut, he's going to eat a Skittle, and that is not one that he finds too delicious. Zay's going to need to riposte, does so to avoid the Requiem, as Keen looking for some immediate revenge. Zay's trying to be that hero, and he does blast cone his way to relative safety. But Chovy, every time he hits one of these Qs, I fear someone is just going to die. And yeah, that's like he sneezed and Viper had to press his ultimate. That is absurd. Oh my god, avoided the splash.
Baron is being taken by Gen.G, and they've got a lot of damage at this point in time in the game. Zeka, let's see what this Croc can get done. One last time, one last Hail Mary. Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut, can you actually get in there? The answer is probably going to be no, as they do manage to lock down the Baron. Now Zeka trying to do what he can. Chovy is just dead though, as Peanut locks that one up. That's a great arm guard to keep himself safe. But that 1-for-1 still going to kind of work in favor of HLE. The problem is that Gen.G managed to get themselves the Baron, and so they get the prize.
Yeah,
will Soul Point actually be enough to alleviate that, especially with Peanut at 100 health, making everyone nervous?
Get Soul Point is the real question. Requiem says no.
Peanut's just dead. Stand United, that's going to be enough to save him. Okay, eating some honey fruit here as well.
It's one of his best champs this year, for sure. He's looking good once again.
Well, let's see what they can actually find as Peanut doesn't get the Grasping Roots. Decent Shadow Dash there from Delight to get Duro out of there, but Duro doesn't really mind about losing a bit of his health bar. He's going to head back, and the rest of Gen.G will be wiping out this turret. HLE on the ropes well and truly, and the Fiora is in a side lane because, of course, team fighting Fiora means you're probably losing the game regardless. That is the game state for HLE right now as Delight. Oh my god. I don't know who looked at him the wrong way, but it was someone. And Delight is not going to die to the Requiem, but it is just softening them up. The dot damage as well is kind of absurd.
Dark Harvest stack acquired again here for Canyon. I wonder how many he has.
Well, Teleport going to get Zeus on top of Canyon right now. Keen is moving so quickly to get on over, and he's interrupted! Oh no, Zeus 1 versus 3. I don't know about this one. Still able to take down Canyon! That is massive, and he's still alive! My god, Delight gets in there. That's why he was able to survive for so long. And Duro almost dead, but is going to be able to take down his opposite number. Some absolute heroics here for HLE, but they are on death's door, even if they are flailing about in a pretty cool way.
Yeah, that was really cool, but it isn't going to change the outcome here in this game. Maybe in an even game state, maybe in an even draft. Not in this scenario, as Chovy is just going to start AoEing them down. Every burn hurts.
Oh my goodness, yeah, exactly. Look at that, sneezed on Viper, and he had to go back up into the sky once again. As I don't know whether a recall of some feathers is going to be enough to stop them from just tearing this base apart. Another conga line of minions is going to move in from the top side as Keen dashing around in circles of Strangle Thorns. Not going to really get anything done. And all right, now we're flashing forward, looking for some opportunities as the Requiem does come on through, and that is going to take down at least Delight. Ruler is just kiting out the Renekton, who is free food for these 80 carries. Zeus trying to be the fed Fiora that he wants to be, but he's like that Fiora that says they're a smurf in your iron solo queue game. Sometimes they're just not good enough to get it done.